Hey everybody, it's Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today I want to keep things simple. I want to show that 25 ways I keep my life simple. And I could have went on and on, I think. I want to stop at 10. Then I said, let me make 2 videos, 2 10s. But we're going to stay at 25. And I'm going to run through these because I know you don't want to, too long a video. I know people are busy. See, I see life as really convoluted and cluttered and a lot going on. And the simpler I can keep life, the better. I think I'm much happier when things are simple. I don't like a lot of complications. It stresses me out. I like a peaceful life, if I can help it at all. All right, let's go through the 25 ways I keep it simple. And then you guys put in the comments, are any of these too extreme? This is just my norm, so some might, I don't know if they're extreme. Also keep in mind, I do live alone. So some of these things might not pertain if you have 4 or 5 people in the house. Maybe you can't, do things. We're all gonna do things a little different. But let's blow through these because there's 25 of them. Number 1, pots and pans and Tupperware. I have 5 or 6 the same exact Tupperwares. The big ones with the red lid. And I keep them all identical. I just bought another 2, probably 2-3 months ago, of the exact same ones. I can't stand to open the cupboards. There's Tupperware falling out. My mom had that Tupperware avalanche. My sister, who's a bit of a minimalist, she has Tupperware avalanche. When you open her thing, all these different lids, all these small ones and big ones. I don't like all that. That drives me nuts. I like it's a good size one. I can put a lot of leftovers in there, and they all look the same. And pots and pans, I have 2. I have two pans. One to do pasta and one like a frying that I put everything else in. Number 2. Stuff in the kitchen like tin foil and freezer bags. I love the big freezer bags, the big ones. I don't like the little ones. I don't like anything little. I don't like little bags. Someone gave me a bunch. I got rid of them because I couldn't stand them. So just a big freezer bags, and I do reuse them. Even if there's chicken in them, I reuse the bags. That freaks a lot of people out. But I've been doing it for decades. Just some Dawn, some water, scrub them out real good, let them dry out totally, and I reuse the bags over and over and over. I got enough bags. A friend of mine works at a hotel, and she brought me a whole bunch of the big freezer bags, like a commercial kind. So I got tons. I hopefully never have to buy any ever again, but I love the big freezer bags. Tin foil, parchment paper, I don't do all that. I do have tin foil. I've had it for years, and once in a while I'll use it. And once in a while, if it's not too bad, I will clean the tin foil. But I don't use it enough. So I'm trying. What I have, I'll keep, and I will use it if I need it. But I rarely use tin foil. It's going to take a long time. Let me start go through these. Number 3, I buy the same socks. When I moved from Florida to Missouri, I didn't own socks because I'm a flip-flop, slides, shorts kind of guy. No socks. I didn't even own long pants. Okay, so if you get all the same socks, and I moved here 4 years ago, so my socks are about 4 years old. They're all good. What happens is once in a while you get a hole in a sock, right? Well, you take that hole in the sock and throw it away. But you keep that sock, throw it in the drawer with the rest of them, the one sock. Because eventually another sock's gonna get a hole in it, which just happened to me probably a week ago, and then you have 2 socks that have no mate, and they're the exact same sock. You got another pair of socks. So all my socks are always the same. When these, I still have a bunch of pair left, but when these get low, I'll buy the same color and brand. All I do is go to my Amazon, and I can go back years and see what I bought. All right. Also in the kitchen, no spices. I don't buy any spices. And when I make a new recipe, I don't follow their spices. I'm not gonna go buy, spend $4 or $5 on a spice. Not even $1 at Dollar Tree, because I'll never use it again. So the spices I have are seasoned salt. I put that on everything, and everything bagel seasonings. I love that seasoning. And then I used to do pepper, but I found I don't taste the pepper. I just did it for looks on my mashed potatoes. So I bought pepper for years. I just stopped buying it because I don't really taste it. So I don't need pepper. So just 2 spices. Keep it simple. Number 5, a simple wardrobe. Now here I got a blue shirt on. I'm getting fancy. But I bought 14 black shirts, same t-shirt type. I do a blue and a red one that I threw in there, and 14 black shorts. And there's no brainer in the morning. I wear the same thing every day. And it just keeps it simple. I don't even think about what am I wear tomorrow. It's the same thing. Number 6, I own 1 towel. And And that's not kidding either. I own one bath towel. And another thing about being frugal and being trying to be good with your money, you could buy quality items. Like I bought a quality towel that will last me. Now I've had this towel 10 years. It's big, it's fluffy, it's still going strong. It's awesome. It's the only towel I use. I have one towel. Number 7, similar. I have one pair of sheets. It's flannel. I like them. I have 2 pillowcases, 2 pillows. And when it's time to wash them, I wash them. I'll do a whole little laundry, and I'll put them back on. I'm good for the next time. I don't have like a whole drawer for all kind of sheets. And I hate flat sheets. I never in my life used a flat sheet. When I used to get flat sheets, I would either give them away or throw them away. Like if you buy a whole set, I can't stand the flat sheets. I never need those. All right. Number 8, 3 pair of shoes. Yeah, I don't have a lot of pair of shoes. I have a pair of tennis shoes that I've had probably 5 years. There's a pair of Nike black and white shoes, nothing fancy. A couple pair of flip flops that are the same because they wear out. And then I have a pair of like Uggs, like fancy, but I think they're outdated now. But I think they're fancy, and I never wear them. So again, keep my wardrobe simple. Number 9, 1 bank account. This one I struggle with a little bit. I prefer 1 bank account. It's just easier for my mind. I don't have checking and saving. I just have checking. It's all there. I see PayPal and probably other banks. PayPal pays over 4% for savings, and I struggle. Should I put some of my savings with PayPal and earn 4%? Am I leaving money on the table? I am, but I just like it in one spot. I don't have to worry about it. The goal is just simple. Life's complicated. The more simple we can do these other things, it's just better off. Just peace of mind. 1 streaming service. I have Max, and I pay for a year ahead of time. And if you do that, you get 20% off. Max is my favorite. It has all my reality, my true crime, Food Network. I love that streaming service. And once in a while, I'll get a Netflix, or I'll get a Paramount for a month or 2, just to catch up on some shows, and then I'll cancel them. So 1 streaming service at a time is enough. I don't want to keep track of a whole bunch, then I forget. Number 11, stockpile buy-in. That just means like there's like 10 items or more, I didn't do a count, in my house that when I go grocery shopping every week, I don't have to mess with for years. I don't have to mess with toilet paper. I don't mess with Dawn. I don't have to mess with kitchen sponges. I got tons of those. I don't have to mess with cat litter. I got 2-3 years worth of cat litter. I don't have to mess with soap, floss, mouthwash. A lot of the stuff that doesn't have a expiration date that you can go for years and years. I'm completely stocked up with a ton of that stuff. I don't have to go in the toilet paper aisle or mouthwash or toothpaste aisle or soap aisle for years and years and years. So my weekly grocery bill is just food basically, and then once in a while you got to pick something else up. But those items I call a stockpile buy-in, stuff that doesn't expire or has a long expiration date. Man, just hammer that stuff, stock it up, and just be done for years. Like unless I find a good deal on toilet paper, I'll go 3, 4, maybe even 5 years before I buy any more toilet paper. I just don't. I don't have to. Okay, because I just keep it simple. My grocery shopping now is just mainly just food and some drink maybe. Ooh, look. I like showing this on there. A $3 order for Uber Eats to drive 9 miles. No, that person's not tipping. Okay. Number 12, a simple toolbox. Now I had one of those big tall toolboxes with all the drawers and like that up like a year and a half ago. And I watched this YouTube video of this minimalist. She was an extreme minimalist. I wish I knew what channel it was because she was good. But she owned 1 flathead screwdriver so she can change her license tag every 2 years. And she even got rid of that because she said, well, I can borrow it if I need it again. I'm like, that made me think, I got a whole toolbox down there and I'm not even that handy. So I got a small toolbox and picked all the, you got to have the hammer and nails and plier. And I picked all the things I think I would need just, living at home and being a homeowner or whatever, hang pictures, whatever. So I sold that big old toolbox. It sold like within a day. I got rid of it quick and just downsized it, and I haven't missed a beat. It's just fine. Simple toolbox now. It's small. I can put it up in the shelf in the garage. Don't have to mess with it. Now, if you're handy and all that stuff, that's one thing I regret in life. I wish I was handy. Man, I would love to be handy. I'm envious of handy people. But if you have a big fancy toolbox and you're handy, you probably need all those tools. Number 13, I don't use any hot water except showering, of course. But like on my washer, my hot water is shut off. I don't use my dishwasher. I live alone. I just hand wash the dishes real quick. I don't use hot water unless I have something greasy like ground beef or something. Very, very rarely I use hot water except for showering. Number 14. Oh, simple medicine cabinet. I don't have all types of medicines. I have ibuprofen, and I got a big 500 count, so it'll last. And I have melatonin to help me sleep. And then I have simple stuff like floss and toothpaste. That's about it. I don't think I have cold medicine. If I do, and if I catch a cold, I'm really lucky so far in life. I don't get the flu. I don't get sick very often. It's very rare. But if I do get sick, I will buy some medicine. I just don't have any. Haven't needed any in years. Number 15. I don't carry a wallet. I used to have this minimalist wallet. It was a thin piece of plastic that would hold like just your license and a couple credit cards. I'm like, I don't even need that. So I keep my driver's license, and I have a debit card and a credit card and AAA card if my car breaks down. I just keep that in my car. And I keep my car in the garage at night so no one's gonna break into it. I haven't had a wallet. Anything past 10 years I can't remember, so at least 10 years. Simple, I keep it simple. No paperwork. I hate papers. You can kind of see on my desk for YouTube videos and stuff. I got a lot of receipts and papers, and that drives me crazy. Like I hate owner's manuals unless some you really should keep. But I do one little file of some of the important papers. Birth certificate, directions to my thermostat if I ever have to reset that, or stuff like that. I can't stand papers. Any kind of papers, I can't stand it. This even drives me nuts. Like that even drives me nuts. Look at it. It's just paper from doing YouTube videos and stuff. I even got a note right here. That even drives me nuts. Oh, look. It's a gummy taco. I'm gonna do a sweet review on that just for fun. Five Below. I got it. You can't believe how much this thing cost. Okay. See, this is dragging out now. I gotta hurry. Number 17. Fake plants. I like fake plants. Now, you guys tell me in the comments. I'm a guy. I don't have any taste. I admit that. I'm okay with that. I'm a dopey guy. But are fake plants still tacky? Because I went through a fake plant obsession probably a month or two ago. I got them everywhere. I got one there, and most of them light up. I got one behind me there on that shelf. I got one right there. I got them. I got two in my living room on each side of my TV. I got one in my dining room lit up. Like I love these fake plants. I don't want to do real plants. I bought one real plant last year. It was a nightmare and it died and it's just a lot of work and I don't want to do all that. This makes my friend mad in Florida. When I moved into a new house, when I first moved in here, I tore all the shrubs out, all the plants out. I do not want to spend any time clipping branches or trimming hedges. I don't want to do that at all. I have no interest in doing that. I like a nice clean flower bed with maybe some mulch or some lava rock and maybe a dopey alligator statue, and I'm done. I don't like growing stuff. It's just too much work. Except my garden. I'm gonna grow a garden, but the garden gives me something. I'm gonna get food from that. I don't mind that. Plants. What are they giving me? All right. Number 18. No social media. I don't have any social media besides YouTube. And on my phone, I don't have any extra apps. I hate a bunch of apps on my phone. I'll even show them. I don't even have a screensaver. Look, it's very minimal. That picture used to be my dog. He passed away a couple years ago. It brings me down, so I took it off there. And then I do have some apps, but any kind of app I put on there, if I don't use it, I uninstall it. I hate a bunch of clogged up apps on my phone. I'm not a big app guy. All right. Let's see. Number 19. No knickknacks or tchotchkes. Like I don't like a bunch of small little statues or hummels or figurines. All little small little decorative items. I don't like any of that stuff. It's just more to dust and clean and more you can knock over and break. I have a Frank Sinatra doll on my shelf over there. You can see it way over there in the corner. That's kind of a tchotchke. But, yeah, I don't have a lot of smalls. In the collector world, I think they call them smalls. A lot of small stuff. I have a microphone in the back there. But, and I have decorated this room a little more than normal. If you see my earlier videos, it's blank in here, and it kind of looked bare and kind of sad. So I started fixing this room a little bit with a couple tchotchkes, but I don't like a lot of tchotchkes. Number 20. 4 years ago when I moved to this house, I didn't own a vacuum because the house I came from was all wood floors or tile. I forget which one. I think tile. So I didn't need a vacuum. I just need a broom and a mop. But so when I moved here, I bought a vacuum, and I purposely bought one that doesn't take vacuum bags. Now that could be the norm now. I know 4 or 5 years ago when I was vacuum shopping, they still had vacuums that take vacuum bags. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to ever have to search for vacuum bags. So this is a bagless vacuum. That might be the norm now. Let me know. 21. Ooh, I like this one. Remember this is about keeping your life simple. 21 remotes. I have one to show you. You can get these little with the remote control here. Here, watch the light behind me. Let's see if I can do this. See? You can buy these little sets and they last forever. And this one's a $5. Has 5 different. So I have these 5 all in my house. I have these plugged in, and they're all my lighted planters. So I just hit them all on when I want the ambiance from my seat and the couch. And I have one more of these that have all my tart burners on. So on a Saturday when I'm chilling at home, I turn all my plants on. I turn my tart burners on, get the house smelling good. I didn't have to get up. And my Christmas tree was on that too. I would pop it on. But you get these on Amazon or eBay. For 5 plugs, it's under $30. And there's nothing, you don't have to complicated programming. You stick it in, and it's super easy. Plug 1, on off. Plug 2, on off. This is plug 4. Plug 4, on off. Super easy, super convenient. They last forever. I never had one break yet. They had the little simple little batteries, but I never even had to change the battery yet. Let's see. So I could I even labeled this too on the back just to make it easier. Okay, because I have 2 of these remotes because I have plugs on my tart burners and plugs on my lighted plants. Number 22, Christmas tree. I don't have any decorations for any holiday, even though I love all the holidays. I don't have no decorations except my Christmas tree. It's about 6 foot. I have a Christmas skirt and a topper on it and lights and ornaments and it's so easy. I keep it together. And when it's time to decorate, November 1st, it's downstairs in my bonus room in that closet. All ready to go. I carefully walk up the stairs, pop on the floor, plug it in, turn it on. I just took it down 2 days ago. And it literally took me 18 seconds. I picked it up, carefully went down the stairs. It's light. You just don't want to knock all the ornaments off. Put it in a bonus room closet. Put it aside. The closet is pretty much empty except for that. It's a big closet. Put it aside. Boom. I decorate, undecorate in under a minute. It really is that easy and that simple. And I don't have any other decorations. I don't want to do all that. All right, number 23. No colognes or perfumes or anything scented. I do have some cologne an ex-girlfriend bought me many years ago. I still have it. I don't use it that much, but I still have it. Deodorant, obviously, I would use, but but no, I don't buy colognes. I probably always will have one bottle of cologne, because every once in a while. But and I have one that I've had for years, and it'll last forever probably. Number 24. No toys. I mentioned another video. I have a friend of mine who has every toy in the book. I mean, motorcycles, jet skis, boats, 4-wheelers, golf carts. He has all those things. They're all broken. and that just keeps it simple. Because all that stuff, all those toys are fun. I'm not against toys. I've had a lot of those toys I just mentioned before. But they always break. I can never afford to break. I can't afford a 2025 boat that might last a couple years before it breaks. They all break. And that stuff too, if you have a 4-wheeler or a golf cart, then you gotta have a trailer to take it somewhere, or take a trailer to take it to a repair shop. It's a whole snowball effect. I don't have any of those toys because all that stuff does cost a lot of money and a lot of repairs, and some of that stuff requires tags, registrations, and all that kind of stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. Nothing wrong with that stuff. I love toys and stuff like that, but I just don't have any. And at my age, I don't want any of that stuff. Number 25 is the last one. It's this. When I moved in this house 4 or 5 years ago, I painted. I had a caulk and paint. I want to get a fresh. Cause some of the walls were like pink and stuff. I painted the entire house white. I hate painting walls. It's terrible. It's tedious. It's monotonous. I hate it. So I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it one time. And I took pictures of the cans of paint. So a year from now, if I repaint a wall or something, I'll always have that Lowe's brand of paint, but it's all white. Everything goes with white. I'm never gonna paint ever again. It's a hassle. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep it white for the rest of my life. That's it. Just keep it simple. What do you guys think of that list? Sorry it was a long video. I yammered on some of these, but put yours down there in the comments and let me know what you think of some of these. I really do really try hard to keep my life as simple as possible, because like I said, I see life as chaotic and a lot of work and clutter and chaos. I like to keep it simple as possible. And a lot of these things are so dumb, like they're not even worth mentioning, but all these simple things do add up. And a lot of stuff saves you money too. It's a side effect of it. But what do you guys think? I'll see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is a long video. I appreciate it. Oh, I keep forgetting to say this. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe if you're interested. Other YouTubers keep telling me, you gotta mention like and subscribe, and I never do that. I forget. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.